Hi, welcome everybody. We're here at the fantastic church in Constantina. Let me turn the camera around. Hi, Catherine. Hey, got to look at these bells. Here they go. The bells are ringing. Let's see, we've got something about to happen very soon. So we're standing outside the Iglesia, Parroquial. Look at that beautiful bell up there. Just reconnecting my battery. So any second now, we should start to see some activity coming out of the church. Sorry, I'm juggling. Hola, Natalie. Looks like we're just about right on time. Hi, Satyam. Welcome. Lovely to see you. All right, so what we've got here is we're outside the church. This is the Iglesia Parroquial de Santa María. I forgot the last bit. Hang on, I'll tell you the last bit. Encarnación. And we're going to have a procession coming out of these doors here any moment. We've got lots of people dressed up for celebration. Look at the gorgeous ladies here. Look at them. They look absolutely fabulous. These beautiful ladies over here. It's going to be a party today. Hi, Judy. Great to see you. Thanks for coming along. Okay. So we're excited to see. Oh, here it comes. Look. Here we go. We are in a perfect spot for seeing this. Hi, Tariq. Okay. The drummers lead with a flutist. And if I don't talk very much, it's just because it's very loud here. Okay, here she comes. Here she comes, everybody. Hi, Michael. Great to see you. Thanks for joining me. Virtual Journeys New Zealand, everybody, is Michael. Look at that. Being carried by some very strong men. Whoa. That's been happening all night. Those bangs. Look at this. we're gonna do our best to jostle the crowd and follow her as best we can. This could be tricky. I managed to get right in the thick of it, Michael. Are those bangs going off up there? Look at that. Absolutely, Natalie. Absolutely. There's definitely a mixture of young and old in there. We're going right into the sun at the moment, so I can't see very well. We'll try and see if we can. There we go. We'll get the Virgin to hide the sun for us if we can. She's looking a little hallowed at the moment. So the procession is going to go for about 2 kilometres. At this pace, it should take several hours. So there's a whole heap of floats and carts and various vehicle-drawn vehicle floats out in the street waiting for the Virgin to join. And I know that ahead of us there's stairs, so these guys have to actually descend about 10 steps to get down to the street. I'm going to move away from the sun for a moment. Just very heavy to carry. I imagine it must be, Tariq, it must be very heavy to carry. And it looks to me like there's about easily 10 men on each side of that, carrying that on their shoulders. So I'm going to just move out of the sun for the moment. We'll look behind us, have a look at who's joining us here today. Look, there's lots of people, ladies dressed in gorgeous dresses. The flower on top of the head is definitely a thing. Right. We've come to a stop for a moment. I might see if I can get round in front of that. Let's see if we can go around this way and actually get in front rather than following. All right. And Tariq says, I have seen these processions in a documentary and the weight is very heavy, needs months of training. That doesn't surprise me. Michael says, ignore my ignorance, but what is this place called? The town itself is called Constantina. Michael, we're in Andalusia, between Seville and Cordoba. Let's see if I can get up a step. This is a good spot. Here we go, look at this. She's being lit up by the sun, looking beautiful. And now just looking down the street, we can see all the procession vehicles, they extend in that direction. We're going to be walking this way. So there's a horse-drawn cart over there. The drummers are sort of just moving along the street. And I'm undecided. I don't know whether to get to the head of the procession. We might wait and see where this positions itself in the procession before we make a decision. Okay, they're lifting. They're lifting now. Wasn't 10 steps. Sorry, I was exaggerating. But there are a few steps here. Okay, so she's up on the shoulders again. sky. Haven't we got a magnificent day for this today? It's just magical. Sorry about that. Okay, let's count them. 1, 2. Look how they've got to raise their arms to get down the stairs and onto the street. 1, 2, they're really struggling. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 men on each side. That is a feat. That is a feat. Look at this. Okay, let's see how close we can get. I'll go this way. It's difficult to get out. Hemmed in by people, all trying to do the same thing as me. And they're all trying to avoid a big pile of horse manure on the street as well. Alrighty. And this is the church we were just leaving up there. There's the tower for the church. The bells are still ringing. And up on the hill up above us is the ruins of the castle. Okay. Now I'm not sure what the blockage is. So we're going to very much go with the flow today. I had a minor scare, naturally. I thought I wasn't going to get a connection. It struggled at first. I restarted everything and we're on. We're live. We're doing great. I'm very happy. We may have battery issues on the gimbal though. I hope not. I've just noticed my first flashing light. Alright, we will go as long as we possibly can and walk with the procession and see where it leads us. Okay, they're lifting. And we're away. We're moving now. Didn't I get a great spot? Look at this. Oh, hello. patron saint of Constantina, and this procession is referred to as a pilgrimage or a romería. Is the name of this event today, the Romería of the Nuestra Señora del Robledo, and I don't know, I've just stepped in horse manure again. So Robledo, I think, is the little region that encompasses a few villages around this area. There's the plaza down there. So what I'll do is I'll walk with the Virgin for a little way, and then we'll walk back along the floats and have a look at some of the floats that are involved in this procession. I'm not sure if he's still with us, Catherine, but I will say hi when I see him next. I'm not sure where he's gone at the moment. We can get ahead of it here and see it from the front. Let's see how that goes. Just juggling for position with another lady in front of me. Okay. All right. So let's. Here we go. Oh, look at this. Juggle our positions around a little bit. I'm not sure what the police allow us to do, but we've scooted in front of them for the moment. I'm going to get up the front here and see what these guys look like right up the front. Just need to be careful of these horses. I don't know whether they're a little bit alarmed with so much going on. All right. Okay, so there's a few horse-drawn vehicles. And as long as we're ahead of the main float, we know that we're going to see that again many times during this procession. Okay, let's get ahead here. And now we can see them coming towards us, which is always nice as well. Oh. Okay. All right. Look at this little vehicle here. This is pretty cute. Oh, they're gorgeous. Look at these little horses. Okay, there's the whole question of animal exploitation and all that, I realise. Okay. Just get ahead of these people and we'll be able to look back at the horses coming towards us. Okay, here we go. Oh, look at this little one. A little cutie. All right, so we've got a little bit of a gap here. So for anyone who has joined and hasn't said hello yet, please say hi. Let me know if you've joined. And if you're watching this later, we are in Constantina in Andalusia region of Spain, which is located about 87 kilometres to the northeast of Seville and a little bit further to the east of us right now lies Cordoba. It's a lovely small town. There's only 7,000 residents in this town. It's a really beautiful little village. And we have an absolutely stunning day for this event today, which is called the Romería of Nuestra Señora, of Our Lady. Excuse me. of Robledo, which I understand Robledo refers to the district encompassing a few small villages around this area. So I'm not sure what... Oh, there's a red light. Surely they're not stopping for traffic lights. That can't be the reason. Should I take advantage of these stairs? It's a pretty good spot, isn't it? Should we walk with the procession a little longer or take advantage of the stairs? I think we'll have a look at this lady on horseback first because she looks rather beautiful. So I wonder what the leading float is. For some reason why they're all stopped at the moment, I'm really not sure. Yeah, good morning to you too. Okay, that's looking towards the sun. I don't really want to do that. What's the hold up, guys? What's happening up here? Oh, there's lots of them. Look at them all. I had no idea there were this many. Everyone started to get a little bit antsy. No one knows what's going on. Do you like the way the horses' manes have been treated? So not plaited, but kind of knotted up on top of their neck. I love this little fellow on his pony over here. Very cute. People are wanting to move, but nothing's happening this end. We all know you want to come this way. Okay, I'm seeing movement. Things are starting to move. Here we go. All right, we're moving. We're on our way. Well, for those who are still with me, thank you for staying. Thank you for your patience. We have no way of knowing what the hold-up was, but we're on the move again now, so it's all good. Maybe I spoke too soon. No, I don't want to stand behind you. And we're back in the same spot we were before. Okay, another stop in the proceedings. All right. I don't like the way the horses are lining me up like that. The drummers are here. The drummers have arrived. And here's the patron saint, Senora. Okay, we're quite close to the action here, aren't we? We get to see the detail of the horses braving, and we get to see. Oh, geez! Wish they wouldn't do that. I don't think I'm going to be able to walk. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, these little ones getting all nervous. This costume here. This Isn't she beautiful? So we're now ahead of the Virgin again. So when we get out of this narrow street, hello. If I had the fellows, for anyone who was with me the other morning, we're at my Wednesday, we saw a statue, and I'm pretty sure the fellow who's depicted in the statue is just walking right beside me. He's back there. A little sweetie here, isn't she cute? All right, back on the move again. These horses are getting very skittish. All right, they've come to a stop again, so we'll pause here. Once again, I'm undecided whether to go to the front of the procession or try and walk back along the line. Where's everybody gone? I've only got two people with me. Have I lost signal or...? I know it's not a great time in many parts of the world. Go to the front. Thanks, Tariq. I was thinking the same thing. Excellent. Hi, Natalie. Glad you're still here. Thank you. This pony is dressed up really elaborately. So all the other horses have just got their manes braided, but that one's got all sorts of embroidery. Okay, so here we go. We've got a whole pile of these horse-drawn vehicles. Okay, so there's some horses coming through here. I think we have made it. Oh no, there's still quite a few. I thought we'd made it to the front, but there's still quite a few ahead of us. We'll keep going. How many horses are there in this town? More than I realised. When we get to the front, of course, we'll be able to look back towards all these elegant, noble animals and some of the gorgeous dresses that the ladies are wearing as well. So there's a television station that we have. We only have about 3 or 4 TV stations that are in English. They're all news channels. But there's one television station that runs non-stop, as in every day, all day, of these processions from all over this part of the country. So we've been, flicking across occasionally and seeing things from Cadiz and Seville and Cordoba and small towns and Huelva. And, it's really amazing, really interesting. Why they have a TV station just running it non-stop all day, every day, is a puzzle. Reached a spot where it's a traffic jam. Let me squeeze through here. Okay. All right, now I think we've reached the front. And there's a police motorbike up here taking charge of things. Yeah, this looks like the front. This looks like the head. So obviously these roads haven't been closed completely. Maybe they need to do some sort of traffic control to take this procession along the country streets to get to the town where the Virgin spends the rest of the year. So what they do is they bring her here at the beginning of August, and she sits in the cathedral, the big church, for 2 months, all of August and all of September. And then on this last weekend in September is the festival, the procession, to return her to Ermita, the Hermitage, where she spends the rest of the year. This is actually a really good spot. I don't think we'll follow the procession all the way to the Hermitica. It'll take hours to do that. Look at this little pony. But this looks like a really good spot to actually watch the procession come through. We're in the shade. So this one's got 4 horses pulling it. It's quite a setup, isn't it? And then we have this one here with the bells. They look more like, are they mules? They look less like horses and more like donkeys. So perhaps they're mules. And then coming up the street now, we have the rest of the horse-drawn vehicles. It's a very, very slow procession, isn't it? I wasn't sure. We were thinking about rehearsing it, seeing if I could actually walk, because it's, uphill, downhill, along roads and all the rest of it, to see if I was going to be able to manage the walk. But I don't think we need to. I think we're going to see the whole thing from here, and that will be a fantastic thing to see without walking all the way. What do you think? Is that a horse or a mule? Okay. You can see they're well into the beers already. So we've been going for 3/4 of an hour, which means that it's coming up to 11:15 in the morning here in Spain. Okay. Yeah, so this is normal traffic is happening through here. And that's why we've got the hold-ups. Okay. Next lot coming through. Oh, that one's definitely a donkey, isn't it, Judy? This one's got a larger carriage, holds about 12 people. We have more of the señora hat on this lady here, rather than the more popular single large flower on top of the head. There's some more lovely ladies riding side saddle in their beautiful dresses. Here we have the caballeros. No me creo nada. And I can hear the drummers coming now. So it won't be too much longer. We'll see. Not too much longer. We'll see the Virgin again on the shoulders of all the riders, of the gentlemen carrying her. I was just a little distracted. There were some ladies handing out stickers to put on people's shirts, and I don't think I qualify for whatever it is. Whatever these red and yellow stickers are. Maybe they get you into lunch later or something, but no one knows me, so I'm not getting into lunch. All right, I can hear the drummers. They're not too far away. And the road ahead starting to look quite full. Okay, we've got another stoppage for traffic. I don't think these horses really like being ridden along this road very much. They just don't look very happy, do they? I don't think I'd like to be sitting side saddle, dealing with a horse that's a little bit stressed out. Interesting that they ride in side saddle. Yeah, it is, isn't it? I wonder how long they have to practice for that duty. So this is definitely the spot where all the people walk through. They're catching up with the rest of the procession, getting to the front. And now we know what's holding up the traffic. It's a lot easier to put up with when you know what's going on, isn't it? All right, the drummers are back there. It won't be too much longer. We'll see the Virgin coming through once more. Hello, handsome. Right, so there must be another street up ahead that's doing traffic control also, and that's why they're stopped here as well. It's a bit of a slow old morning, isn't it? They're going to go through quite a few beers, I think, on some of these floats. So my decision now, again, once more, is do I stay here or do we start walking back in the opposite direction against the flow? That might be something that we consider doing in a moment. Spain's Tranquilla. I'm doing very badly with my Spanish too, by the way, for anyone who's wondering. How long have I been doing Duolingo for? I think it's got to be at least 6 months, and I still can't string a sentence together. Hopeless, absolutely hopeless. All right, we can see the Virgin, the patron saint, mounted at the end of the street down there. So she's there. She's keen to come through, but something's stopping traffic up in this direction. So it's all a waiting game at the moment. So I'm very, very tempted to start heading back in the opposite direction. We've been going 55 minutes already. It might be a good call just to head back against the flow. What do you guys think? Oh, they started moving. I can see that they've started moving up ahead. So we'll give it one more shot. Look. That's a pretty dress. We've got the Red Bull team. Red Bull photographers. Excuse me. All right, we should start to see these horses moving. They're cute little ponies, those ones. And here's this one with the 3 horses, the 3 donkeys with the bells. And now the drums. The drums are starting to come through. There's more of these lovely ladies. Look at them, they're just looking gorgeous. I'm going to head back this way. We'll just make it very slowly. Find a spot with the shade to start with. We can watch the Virgin come through here, and then we'll slowly make our way back against the flow. Here we go. So it looks like they've changed quarters, changed people doing it. So we have a lot of women doing the carrying right now. They look like they're really struggling as well. Go girls. All right, so let's head back this way and we'll see some of the floats. Now my guess is that this one is the town hall, the local administration probably is this particular float. There's no labels on them, so there's no way of knowing exactly what they are. That this one here looks like it might be an agricultural store, perhaps. I'm not really sure. No idea. No idea what that is. Okay, there's a bar here, so people are congregating outside this bar. And the blue and white seems to be a common theme for the Romería as well. We called into another town on the way to Constantina the day we left Seville, and it was all decked out in the blue and white for their own procession that they were holding a few days later. So the blue and white seems to be popular for this event. Los Romeros, which is the plural for this event. So we've ditched the horses and we're using a Mercedes for this particular one. Lots of young kids on this one. This looks like the party van, young and old alike. This is the girls' party, this one. Party girls. So you can see the whole town absolutely gets into this. Gets into the spirit of things, the dress-ups, dressing up the vehicles, the floats. This is just a little trailer. The boys here are in for a good time. Oh, they're slicing up the ham on this one, getting the jamón out, slicing it up. These guys look like they're waiting for the action to start. Because you've got to have your own bottle opener. By the time you get to the end of the procession, I think it's just all about the drinking. It's going to take them ages to get round to where we just left with all those traffic controls, getting through those intersections. Very narrow footpath. I've got to wait my turn. Okay. So it looks like Richard's abandoned me. He's obviously gone to find a coffee shop, I think. This is the music van. This guy's on a quad bike. Okay, it just keeps going on and on and on. How many more vehicles are there in this parade? So that they all have the picture. of the Senora, the Virgin, on the front. This looks like a young boys' youth group, maybe? School, perhaps? All these party trucks, every single one of them. All right, so this is the spot where we were standing when we had no idea what was causing the hold-up. And there's still more to come behind us. The bars are open. I wonder if they'll have siesta today or if they'll give it a miss. It sounded like the ketchup dance. Does anyone know the ketchup song? It sounded a bit like that, didn't it? This one looks like they're serving food out of the truck, so you can stand here and have something to eat. Maybe if it's just your friends and family. The photographer's managed to find his way onto that one. And they keep coming. And they keep coming. Look at this. And the palm fronds again, I think that they have some relevance to the procession, to the festival. Just wait for these girls to move. And I want to change hands holding my gimbal. It's getting sore. Another party van. This one has a little model of the Virgin on the top of the car. Hello. It's a happy bunch. There's an old people's home in here, so they're sitting them out front in the garden so they can watch the procession go by, which is lovely for them. All right, we've been going for well over an hour. I still don't know where the last vehicle in this procession is, but we're not too far away from the church, so we'll go a little further, and then I need to try and find where Richard's disappeared to. I'm sure he's probably gone and found himself a cafe to sit in somewhere. So, did you enjoy the procession? Did you enjoy the Romería? Look at this little horse. There's a cute little mini horse. And that's quite a nice little float there too. I'm guessing it's probably associated with a vineyard, perhaps. This little horse is very cute. And is this the last float? It might be. This might be the last one. So there we have it. That was the Romería de Nuestra Señora del Robledo. That was the end. That was the last one. So up ahead here, thanks everyone. Lovely to see. Thanks for doing this. You're very welcome, Natalie. And this is the pedestrian plaza. The church is just around the corner over there. And we can also access it from this side. Let me see if I can get this gimbal to behave itself one last time. And there's the church against the beautiful blue sky. Okay, everyone, I'm going to turn the camera around and farewell you all. Okay, so my misbehaving gimbal, I'm going to just try and figure out what the hell's going on there. And otherwise, thanks everyone for joining me. Really enjoyed your company for my first procession, probably my last. I can't imagine I'll have an opportunity to see another one. And thank you once again for joining me, for being here with me. Yeah, it's sort of holding there. And I'll hold these cords like that. You're very welcome, Natalie. Gracias to you too. Buenos dias for the rest of your day. And see you again on my next tour. I'll be doing a Where Am I Wednesday, probably from Toledo, I would say, next Wednesday. So for anyone who can join me, I'll see you all there. And for all those people who haven't said hi, hi. I can see that there's 7 people here, but I don't know who's here. But thank you again, and see you next time. Okay, bye for now.